Ohio Congressman Mike Turner is the ranking member of the House Intelligence Committee and one of the lawmakers behind this letter to Mayorkas. Sir, thanks for joining us this afternoon. You and Representative Katko have statutory oversight of DHS and the intelligence community. So today is the deadline you gave them. Have you heard anything back?
Gillian, we have not. And this is obviously of great concern for those of us on the Intelligence Committee and the Homeland Security Committee. As you mentioned, Representative Katko and I have joined together in demanding this information from the administration about the Disinformation Governance Board. We want to know, why was this created? What are the rules or regulations? What's the charge that's been given to them? To what extent are they attempting to access intelligence community resources? And also, how was Ms. Jankowicz chosen? She obviously has a questionable background. She's already been tied to efforts to claim that the Hunter Biden laptop, which has been validated even by the New York Times, was disinformation during the campaign. That, of course, tampered down those who would give real review of the materials that are there as they related to the Biden family's financial transactions and other questionable behavior on behalf of Hunter Biden. So as she's put in this role, you have to have very serious concerns as to what activism we'll see. But again, this is a great threat to our First Amendment speech rights whenever government tries to step in and determine and to really proclaim what is disinformation and what's not.
Yeah.
In a democracy where you have the need for discourse and debate, this can really be very troubling.
Well, to your point, sir, Secretary Mayorkas was asked about Jankowicz at a Senate hearing. He appeared not to really have any idea about the basic facts of her very public background, her very public commentary on social media. Take a listen.
Did it know that she had said that Mr. Hunter Biden's laptop is Russian disinformation?
Senator, let me repeat myself and add one other fact. I was not aware of that. We do not discuss the internal hiring process.
He doesn't, as the secretary, he doesn't discuss the internal hiring process at the Department of Homeland Security? Does that sound right to you, sir?
Well, what's scary about this is what's very clear, both from her background and the statements that she's previously made, is this is clearly a political appointment for political operations within the Department of Homeland Security, which should be free from politics, in an attempt to restrain and restrict open discourse and free speech. Now,
Sir,
this
I
is
got
why
to just
we're
quickly
taking a
ask
stand.
you a quick question on the political angle here. Would you be on board if a Republican president created this board and appointed a disinformation czar?
Absolutely not. This has danger written all over it. No government for the United States in any agency should be taking this step, and we're trying to get to the bottom of it so we can make certain that it is stopped.
Let's take a listen or a closer look real quick at Nina Jankowicz's public commentary on social media. She's weighed in and promoted on Twitter false information about President Trump's relationship with Alpha Bank, which is a Russian bank. We got a full screen here so our viewers can see the complete list, if we could pull that up. She doubted the Hunter Biden laptop story, actually called it fake news. She praised the author of the debunked Steele dossier, that was Christopher Steele, the British sort of contractor spy. She also, as you mentioned, sir, expressed concerns about Elon Musk's Twitter takeover. So really, she has not limited her public commentary to issues related to Homeland Security. She seems to be taking shots across the bow. Does that make her an appropriate candidate for this position?
Well, I mean, she's clearly a left-wing political operative, but the concern here is not the statements that she's made. It's that she's going to now have the color of government for those statements. An individual, a private individual making those statements or statements as opinions are what free discourse, debate, and free speech is all about. But when she is given a position where under the color of government, she's going to be declaring what things are disinformation, what things are not, and trying to take actions, both with the press and others, to tamp down free speech and discourse, that's a restriction of the First Amendment. That's of grave concern, and it needs to be stopped.
Well, Congressman, please stay in touch with us. Let us know when and if you get a response back from DHS. We'd be very interested to share it with our viewers. Thanks so much.
Absolutely. Thank you.